Hello. Hello. Always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. We will see who the first person to join the stream is today, or at least the first person to say anything. Yeah, I had a busy day. I still have a lot of stuff to do, but try to get the stream in when I can. Didn't go to chess club today, so that's good. I am going to start at the 1 minute mark, which is in about 3 seconds from now. And hopefully we do better than yesterday, because yesterday it took me about an hour and 15 minutes. This is a mate and two hook mate. Yeah, what did I say? A mate and two hook mate. This is winning a rook. I think we're winning a bishop here. What the heck did I just do? Yeah, this is not a pin. I don't know why I thought it was. Okay, well, not a good start, but didn't really lose any time doing that. Okay, so if I take on f3 and then rook takes, what am I getting there? Oh, then I can take here and then take here. This is underrated. Mate and two. Discovery. This should be good. A lot of ways to proceed here. Hello, Vivek. Yeah, I'm slow. I am slow. I'm gonna turn my fan on a bit more. I'm a little hot. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not sure if I should castle or give a check. And then I was thinking about if then taking on b6 here. But then it just leads me back to, like, why don't I just castle? Oh, no, I didn't even see my bishop was under attack, so I have to give the check. I don't like that one so much. So I could take and then check and then take his bishop. Oh, no, it's mate right here. So I don't know how I don't see a mate in one. Can I push? Yeah, I should be able to push and then rook d or rook e8, whatever square that was. This should be winning, you would think. So this wins a piece. Wow. So we do have a mate in two. We are white. It's going to be a kill box. No, we have to start with the check. That's important. This is a 7 of 9. And mate in two. It's going to be mate here. Queen should be trapped. Black. Okay, so it's going to be a trebuchet. So I think it might be king f4. If he brings his king in, then I'm pushing. And I don't know about that. Okay, so king c4. Sorry, and then king g6. Yeah, so take. So it doesn't seem to work for me because he is going to promote with check first. So the thing is, I don't want to take. Maybe it's king e4. King e4. Does this change anything? Wait, am I losing my mind? I'm losing my mind. I can just take his pawn. Oh my god. So king f4, yeah, king g7. I can just take. Okay. I am losing my mind. And then I'm not. So this is, if he takes, I think. Okay, first of all, if he pushes, I'm taking. It has to be winning. The only other thing I have to think about is if he takes on f6. But yeah, okay, so this should be winning here. Okay, this is interesting. But I can get here, so it should just takes. Okay, so I think we just go check. All right, he can't take, so if he comes back, then I have mate. Okay, we are white. Check, and there's a fork. It's a full piece. And then check. Okay, so. Okay, well, let's look at this, right? Check. King h7. Don't see how we are progressing from there. Playing like Vidit. So if I can, oh, then check, and then we win the rook. Okay. So, yeah, we go here. Deflection, and then rook f6. Okay, he just gives this to us. He being the computer. So this threatens mate. And I think we just win the queen here. We are black. We are down a rook. We have a pawn for a rook. Check. Then we win the queen. 22. Could it be this simple? Should be. It's a stupid puzzle. Check. Leads to nothing. This is a mate in one, is it not? Okay, we are black. This should be good enough. We are black. I don't think trading helps us. But if I take this pawn, then we can be winning. Because I have the outside pass pawn. Yeah, so we will take 26, 7 viewers. Okay, this bishop looks like it could be... Okay, I have a fork here. It's probably the solution. Well, but he can trade one off, but then I take the queen. That's got to be the solution. $27. So I'd like to go mate here, so I'm looking at stuff like this, but he can take with the rook. He can take with the rook. This almost wins. Exchange sack. He has a check, but then I can come back down. Same thing if he brings in a rook. So I come back down, he takes. I don't know about that. But then how does he stop? Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, okay, he can't actually give another check, a good one. So then how does he stop mate here? If he goes knight f3. Oh, I'm on his queen. Yeah, so it might be taking. What if he takes with the knight? Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, it's just a mate in 2. Holy crap. Overthinking things. Okay, we are white. I just check and then take his rook. So check. Take his rook. I don't know. Possibly. I like the check though. So let's say king g8. Because these pawns are pretty dang good. Right? Take. I don't know. I like these pawns there. I like that. Same thing here. Okay, I'm gonna play that, I think. That just looks too good. Okay, not my favorite puzzle. Just take the rook. And then what? Take his other rook, I guess. Makes sense. So is this a stupid puzzle? So we have a deflection. And we are black. Is his queen trapped? Somehow I feel his queen can be trapped. He's always going out this way though. Okay, so right now I can't move. So I mean, could I do this? I mean, I don't like b5 because of this. Maybe I hit the rook and then come here. He can still run though. Okay, so let's... Plus he's got this check. No, I want to keep him boxed in. Yeah, keep him boxed. No. So, yeah, so b5. Queen a5. It's alright, he can take the pawn. Yeah, maybe it's not going after the queen. Hello, Russian symbols. I don't read Russian. I think that's Russian. I don't like him escaping. Otherwise, I could make like a slow move. You asked, may you watch my stream? Well, you're watching it already, so I think it's okay. 12 viewers now. I don't know why I get so many viewers lately. Like, does Leechess put me up here or something? Because I don't know. I don't know where people come from, but it's nice. Yeah, I don't see this. And by the way, anybody watching, please don't suggest any moves. Nobody has yet today, but please don't do that. If you see it, just you can say you see it, but don't give hints. Don't suggest any moves. Does anybody figure this one out yet? So maybe it is just attacking the rook. It's got to be attacking the rook. I was trying to trap the queen, but I can't. So I think I'm going to hunt down the rook. But even if I took the rook, I mean, maybe that's winning. I don't know. But yeah, so we hunt the rook. If he gives us a check, I move the king. He takes here, takes. I don't know about that. You know, then this runs. Is this ever an idea? Right, check. Don't think that's ever an idea. And I'm very unsure about this because I feel like he can just ignore it. So check. And king a7 takes on f7. All right, take. Maybe this is winning here. Check. Okay, I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Yeah, okay, but this is not a great follow-up. I mean, I think more challenging is for white to, yeah, try something like this. This isn't so clear. Yeah, this is what I saw. I don't like that one, really. Okay, we are white. Well, I don't think trading queens benefits me. So maybe queen b7. And if he blocks with the queen, then I have rook e7. And so this should just be winning here. Okay, that was a lot easier. So we're down 2 pawns. I could take and then go bishop c3. He has no checks or anything. But then he has rook. Okay, after rook d1, I might have rook d8. He can't defend. Okay. Okay, 33. Hit the knight, take the bishop. Right? If he takes my rook, nothing has changed. Right? Nothing has changed. Okay, 34. We are black. Take, check, take the knight. Just have to make sure there's no Zwish and Zugs. $35. So we could trade queens, but we're down a rook. Or we could give a mate in 2 probably. Check here. We're going to win the queen. We're going to win the queen. Right? And actually, it'll just be checkmate. Hello, John. Welcome back. Okay. Making good time, or decent time. So we are white. We're down a pawn. Could be stuff happening here. Maybe not. Oh yeah, discovery on the knight. So this should be winning. Quick blender check. So he can move the knight, but nowhere good that I can see. Why did I rush that? Oh my God. I forgot about my bishop. That was annoying. I scared my dog too with that gasp. Oh my God. I was really flying through them too. Dang. It serves me right for rushing, you know. Who's the Russian now? Oh man, I gotta stop rushing like that. Oh man. Sorry guys. But I gotta start over. I don't make the rules, actually I do, but yeah, I have to start over. Oh, it's still mate. Still mate. Where's the fork? There's no fork? Okay, there's a check here. That's mate in 2. Well, weird one. That's a weird looking mate in 2. Hello, Walter Wright. Walt Whitman. Okay, we are black. Ooh, what is going on here? So, okay, so if he takes and then runs, I'm going to promote before he does. And we have it. Okay, we're going to pick up the rook. Okay, so we have a check and then an, oh, I thought we could take the rook. This is a little bit of a tough batch. Oh, but we're mating on b7. Okay, we have a mate in 2 here, mate in 3. And this looks like checkmate to me. Mate in 2. Is this queen trapped? Yes, it is. Threatening mate here. This. Then I have take. I get a discovery. Not a great one though. But enough. I think that's enough. Yeah, I think take knight e6 here. Yeah, I don't speak Russian. What about this check right away? No, I think I take and then check. Oh, maybe not, right? Because then there's check here. Okay, maybe it's not so simple. Oh, I have a discovery on the queen. No, it's gotta be taking. You would think check, king f7. Rook g7. Oh, there's a fork at the end. Oh man, crazy. It ended too soon. See, underrated. You had to see that whole line I just showed. Okay, so rook g8 should be good. And check. Looks like a mate in 2. What's a Bowden's mate idea? This is an oldie but a goodie. Haven't seen that in a while. Check. And then rook here. Although, hang on. He can take. I wasn't expecting that. But then mate. Okay. We are black. So go here. I think he has to take it. He's not checking me with anything in 2 moves from now. So the best he can probably do is, I mean, he really has nothing there. Yeah, so I think he has to take, and then it's close, but I don't think he's stopping that. So yeah, we just push, and he can. Oh, he's got this. Okay, so he has knight d5, and I think I have to go here. It ended too soon because you have to see that exact move. This is a mate in 2. And is his queen trapped? I don't think so. So we have a check. And he can't go. I mean, maybe he can do this, but so after he takes check, I just move my king. And if he goes, if he goes to f2, then this looks strong. So yeah, so here we just move the king. We're okay. Okay, 24. Equal material. We can grab this. We also have a fork, but this looks like an accelerated Moxie bind dragon. I don't think you want to take because of king f8. So I know this idea already. So I think we just want to take on d4. There's also a fork here, but this is a knight. You know, so I think we just take the knight. It's a piece. So we just take the knight. What the hell is... Are you serious? I don't understand this. Because this still isn't going anywhere. Is that the point? Why am I confused here? Whoops, where does it start? Oh, I'm down a piece to begin with. That should have been a hint. I didn't realize I was down a piece. I thought it was equal material. That's why I thought this was, we could just simply take the knight. Okay. My bad. Well, it was I'd like to get this done quicker than yesterday. It'd be nice to play some games. That's okay, so we can check, take. White. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm making mistakes. I've been overworked lately. We have a fork here. And we have a check. And a check. And a check. And then we get the queen back. Underrated puzzle. I mean, that's a lot of lines. Okay, so we have check, take. Push. Push him, baby. Take. And I think here. Oh, wait. This is better. Check. And then we take D rook. Take and bake. Check and mate. Checkmate. Check, take. Check. And then fork. This wins the queen. Get a queen. He's pretty quick himself, though. Push. 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 Queen. Oh. I might have to come back and stop this. The dog is antsy. Not good. She wants out. Hoping she'll give up. She's in the office with me right now. Okay, but yeah, no, this one's confusing because of B3. And I can't bring the king in, right? Because they're just going to promote before me. Oh, good. She's giving up, I think. Okay, and then if B3... good. She's winding down again. Sorry. There's a dog here, and She has too much energy today. Yeah, so I might have to come back. He can never bring in his king because I'm going to be too quick, right? And if he pushes the pawn, then I push. So if he comes in front of my pawns, that is a little scary. That is a concern I have. King e7. But then maybe I can just play h6 again. Right? And if he comes to f8, then I start to gobble these. Oh, this is still very complicated because he can still just play b3. Take, take, take. And then he can go for this. So this is very, very tricky here. Speeding Pelican, please don't suggest anything. Somebody suggested something yesterday and it was wrong, so I don't. But yeah, it's annoying. I mean, do I have to minimize chat every time now, just not interact with chat? Because I'm sick of constantly saying. Maybe I should put a message up here, but yeah, please don't suggest moves. I don't want to have to say that every 2 seconds. Okay, I am going to minimize chat now, so you're not going to see me for a while. Okay, chat is now minimized. Okay. Sorry, it's just annoying because it's like. Okay, well now I can't interact with chat. Okay. What about? I mean, h6 is so natural, but what about g6? I bet it's probably g6. First of all, if black takes, then we're just pushing. It's so weird because like I didn't even consider anything other than h6. It's so natural, but g6. Now, if he pushes, we're just queening, right? So I think king e7 is the most realistic reply, but then yeah, it's got to be g6. Okay, whoops. Okay, hello Mimzovich. I've got chat open now. Oh, I'm not on it. So let's see. So what was it? h6, b3 takes. Okay. Didn't see that. Obviously didn't see it. Okay, guys, but yeah, don't suggest moves in the chat. Soon I might have to assign a moderator. Like it's whoops. I mean, it's if I let people suggest moves in chat, my Puzzle Street score would be like 8,000, right? Please don't suggest moves in the chat. Okay. Oh, my mind has gone completely. What are we? White? My mind has gone to mush. To mush, I say. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Why is this not winning? Oh, because we have to cover the thing. Oh, I have a rook. We need that rook. Um, what did I miss here? Why is this? Yeah, I can always just go queen f2. This concerned me, but I can just go, or rook f2. Guys, it's not my knight. Oh my god. I suck. I am white. Um, hmm. So check. And yeah, that's how. Check right here. So G3. Now something's different here. Yeah, because he just had a G3. Oh, we win the rook. Okay. An oldie but a goodie. Check, take, check, check. 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 That's enough for me. That's enough for me. It's funny because I was thinking about, oh, maybe I'll increase it to 42 after I had a couple good runs. Glad I didn't do that. Okay, so let's say I take his bishop. I don't know. I would really like something more forcing here, because even here I'm way down on material. Okay, so let's just say I do it, and let's just say he pushes. I mean, I have, I guess, a check and then a mate. That's the threat there. Okay. So if he takes the bishop right away, it's mate. Okay, this must be it. And then check. Takes, this mate is still present. Okay, and then if takes, push, it's mate again. And if takes, then I think we have check, and then he goes king g3. Okay, so takes, check. He still has king g3. Bing, bang, boom, bang. Where is my win? h5, king g3. Where's the win there? There is none. It's gotta be here. So it takes. I don't see it. I mean, maybe I can take here. Okay, I don't see it, but I don't like that. Has to be the move though. Okay, and then I'm going to look at it. What's the engine? It is queen f2. Jeez, that's underrated. That's 1500. Kiss my ass. That's not 1500. And then you have to see queen e3. This is the worst puzzle ever. Come on. Like, oh my god, this is such a bad puzzle. Like, it's way harder than 1500, and you have to see queen f2 and queen e3 and be confident that that's winning. But the thing is, like, there's no other choice. Like, black's going to die if we don't play rook g4. But what a bad puzzle. Like, yeah, I hate that. Big downvote. People are getting it right just because, yeah, they're not looking deep enough. Okay, this threatens the queen. This is very dangerous, though. So, like, even if he just ignores it, take, check, you know, very dangerous. But eventually, I might have a fork and then can take here. Yeah, very scary. Yeah, so it's probably taking on h6. He has no way. I mean, okay, he can defend it. The g6 pawn with king f7, but only for one move. So I think his best shot is d2 and then check, take, check. We are picking up the rook. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, let's not screw up. Didn't even see that, but it's going to be the same thing. He's going to run into a fork. And we can just have a deflection. So check, check, and then take the rook. His king's not going to be able to stick around here. Golly. I just assumed. Why did I assume he had to take? Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's hell. I'm in puzzle streak hell. I'm in puzzle streak hell. Part of it is me rushing, and part of it is me playing bad. I'm not on tilt. Like I know when I'm on. I know when I'm tilted. I'm tired. I said at the beginning of the stream. I'm way behind in work, despite working a lot, and that's the main reason. We can pick up a rook. Is it good enough? It needs to be. Yeah, it's not been relaxing for me lately with all of this work going on. Oh, what do I work? I'm a 15-year-old student. Okay, we shall take. Hello, Saeed. Should be a mate in 2. And, well, this just needs to work for our benefit. And but where's my continuation here? Where? Okay, that's where. Chase it down. This is a very interesting puzzle. We can come back and defend. We are white. We have a check. I like a check. He comes to h5. g4, and then we're going to h6. Okay. We have a mate. Check. And push. He has no checks. He has one check. Okay, then he has another check. Okay, that could be dangerous. So does this allow us anything? No, I'm never trading queens. So yeah, you'd still think this is the way to play. I'd rather not have to deal with queen f8. I'd rather not have to deal with queen f8 because this really doesn't do anything. Oh, it does cover g4. Okay, so check. And then I push. And then if queen f8, queen h5, he can't go here, I don't think. I'm not playing in the Canadian Open. I'm broke. I don't have... It's $3,000 to go. So no. So check. King h5. Sorry. I'm okay. So queen e2, queen g1. Check. Boom. So g4, I don't know. I could maybe take. Hello, Nebula. So I could maybe take, but then I'm taking with check, so I don't think that works for him. If he gives me a check on c5, then I have. Well, I'm not sure about that. But then I'd probably just take here. But then there's check, and that's getting problematic. So maybe then I would have f5, but then takes. But then it's a checkmate. So I think this works. And push. Okay, it ends too soon. You got to calculate all those lines. It's not 300. This is sorry. It's a little annoying when people think it's so easy to go to tournaments. I have to get a hotel, man, and food, and ferry, and Uber. The hotel alone, it's like at what is it? It's like 8 days, and then the hotel's like $300 a night. So just do the math on that alone, right? And then I have to eat. And then one of those days is a stupid. There's one day with I forget if there's no games on one day, and one day has just one game. It's for locals. Like all those tournaments are for locals. I for a few years I went to a lot of those tournaments, but it's so expensive. You know, it's just not fair. Like it's so expensive to go to those. The hotel, the hotel alone is I think $2,100. That's before all of their fees, right? All the hotel fees and everything, and that's not counting entry fee, which is like $350 or more. Not counting food, which ain't cheap. Not counting ferry costs there and back, and Uber, or else if I take my car, the extra ferry fees and parking. It's expensive. Yeah, for a while I was doing like 8 or 9 tournaments a year. Ooh. But I've done Airbnbs. They're actually not much cheaper. They're not much cheaper these days. They're a little bit cheaper, and I do Airbnb half the time and hotels half the time. But yeah, Airbnbs aren't much cheaper, and they're usually not so comfortable. No, that is too imposing. I would never want somebody to stay at my place, and I wouldn't be comfortable in somebody else's house anyways. Like I'm not a couch surfer. What's my CFC rating? 1734, I think. 1734. Okay, moving on. By the way, another thing I hate. Can I? Okay, you want to hear a big rant? Stay tuned. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna rant. I'm always whining, but I'm gonna rage on this, and I think you guys will too. So there is a tournament in Victoria. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing this on stream because like it's nice that organizers run these tournaments. It's good, right? But I still have to rant, and I don't think many people agree with me. I think I'm kind of an outlier on my like what I think about this, on my opinion. Trying to find it. Give me a second. You can hear the beeping. I'm surprised. That's in another room, like 2 rooms away, and my doors are closed. That's my dishwasher. Yeah, that's my dishwasher. No, GPO isn't much cheaper. No. I'm retired. I'm retired now. I'm going to peak sit at 1734. It's just hard to spend so much when locals don't have to pay anything. They just pay entry fee. It's and then I'm spending $10,000 a year, or eight to $10,000 a year to go to tournaments. Local tournaments. I could spend a little bit more and go to Iceland or something. Might as well do that. Okay. This stream should be old man yelling at the cloud. Okay, sorry. So I wanted to there's an upcoming tournament which I wanted to whine about. I'm trying to find it. Oh God, how come I can't find it? No, I normally don't play in the Nanaimo events, and that's for another reason. I don't like playing local players, and the local rating, like localized rate, like players, the ratings are not established. So, okay, how come I can't find? Okay, I finally have found it. So I'm going to show it on the screen now. So how do I do that? Maybe this. Okay, so that took way too long. I have trouble doing two things at once apparently. Okay, so there's this upcoming tournament in Victoria, right? Which is the closest city to me. It's cut off, so I'll try to show the whole page. Okay, it didn't work, but it will in a second. It should. What the hell? Okay, this should load in a second here. There we go. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So there's this upcoming tournament on August 2nd, so about 6 weeks from now. So first of all, Speeding Pelican, do you want to say your name? I don't blame you if you don't want to. I could probably guess if I looked up my games from there. Oh, we didn't play each other though? Oh, we didn't play each other? Never mind. I thought you meant we played each other. Okay, anyways, there's this upcoming tournament in Victoria. And so first of all, here's the prices of the hotel. So this is their discounted rate. $311 a night. And that's a 3-star hotel. It's Victoria, you know. And then I looked up, yeah, there are less expensive hotels, but they're not much cheaper. They're, well, maybe 200 a night, 210 a night. And that's before the fees. But forgetting that, this is what I have a very big problem with this. But again, I think I'm alone on this. So let me know what your opinion is. Daniel, what section? You don't have to say your last name. I mean, I could probably find it, but so anyways, I wanted to whine about this. So what do you guys think? Because I think this is ludicrous. So I want to talk about the prizes. So there's 3 sections, right? Premier, under 1700, under 1300. Since I'm over 1700, I have to play in the Premier, right? That's fine. And so the Premier section, there's prize. So the first place is 500, 250, and then there's one prize for under 2000. So there's no way that I'm going to win the under 2000 section. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I have a really good tournament, right? But look at the prize distribution. Does this make any sense to you guys? Like under 1700, so first place is more than under 2000. I've never understood why the class prizes are lower than the first place in the other sections. So it's basically the weaker you are, the better it is. If you want, like for prizes, the weaker you are, the better. They penalize people like the stronger you are, unless you're like top 3. If you're like one of the top players, or if you're kind of like usually a titled player will win, usually at least national master level. But just look, so like the under 1500 is $250. It's the same. Sorry, it's $200. It's only $50 less than like someone that it could be $19.99. And the under 1300 section is the same as under 2000. So if you win the under 2000, like if you're $19.99, it's like the same as if you're $12.99. It's like so you get the same prize as somebody, we're assuming like the highest rated player will perform at their rating, but more or less like someone that's 700 points lower gets the same prize. Plus they have multiple prizes. So I've just never understood that. Here's what I think. So you're saying low-rated players need some incentive to join. Get rid of the monetary prizes. Just put out trophies. I would like a trophy. The prizes are low anyways in relation to the entry fee and hotels and everything, right? The prize, it's not like you're getting like a $3,000 prize, right? It doesn't even pay. Like even if I won first place in the open section, like in the premier section, I wouldn't even pay for my hotel, right? So just lower the entry fee a little bit and then just put out trophies. And then, because I just hate that. I just think this is it doesn't make sense to me. Why you have beginners. Okay, under 1,300 they're not beginners really, but sometimes they have like under 1,100, under 1,000, and their prizes are about the same as somebody much stronger. And look at this. Second place is $250 in the Premier. This is probably going to be a titled player, probably a National Master, maybe a CM, right? Could be an FM. They're getting the same as some like 1,100 rated player. That doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys? And then why? Then it's a lottery, because if you have a good tournament, I mean, and then the other thing I hate is I hate how I know people who are rated like 1990, right? And then so they're always, or they're very often they're winning their class prize because they just happen to fit in the appropriate, like in that perfect rating bracket, right? So if you're rated like 1650, you have a really good chance of winning money. But if you just happen to be rated 1710, well, you're not going to win anything, right? Because you're not going to win the under 2000 section. So it's just luck is a huge factor of just where your rating lies and where the organizers set the section. As another example, like if they made the section under 1750, then I would have a decent chance of winning money. But it's like kind of arbitrary. So I don't know. I have no problem with top unrated prize, top woman, but I just hate how they distribute it. It should be like, probably there should be like a first, second, and third for the Premier. And then I feel like under 2000 should have 2 places, not just first. And then make these lower. Like it shouldn't be 300. There should be make it like $150 or $175. It's just all out of whack. And then why is this so high? Make this $100 or $150. Okay. Sorry, I could rant about this all day, all night. Because I feel like I'm subsidizing people that just happen to have the arbitrary ratings in relation to what the tournament sections are set at, or subsidizing lower rated players. And lower rated players shouldn't be playing for money anyways. Lower rated players should be playing to try to increase their rating. The top players should be playing for money, right? That's my rant. Okay, back to the regular scheduled programming of watching me die at Puzzle Streak. I just hate it, because it's like I'm spending all this money to go to tournaments, and then I'm just subsidizing other people to win these prizes, which makes no sense to me. Okay, so here we have B5. Is there just bishop c6 here? It's going to be hard to... I want to play a game. I'm so sick of these puzzles. I've been doing it for an hour, 10 minutes now. This is actually going to end up being worse than yesterday. Bishops can't go through pawns, by the way. Okay, so take. Okay, maybe there's take check. Yeah, that's better. This looks good. Oh, he's on our queen. He's on our queen. So check, mate looks good. Mate is usually good. Skewer. He does have a check, which shouldn't bother us. It should be good. Kind of a scary move, but okay. What is his king doing here? So I didn't really get your guys' opinion on my long rant there. Mimzovich said something. Nobody else said anything. Maybe my rant was just too disturbing and awkward to want to comment on. Okay, so equal material. I could grab a knight. And then if queen c3, queen c6 rather, can I can hit his queen, which is looking good. Takes, and I think I'm good there. Okay. Dizzy rants. It's fun. As you get older, you like to complain. Okay. Well, this should pick up material. Check is looking good. I just don't see... I mean, that's just going to be mate. Some merch. I was thinking about creating like some shirts or hoodies or something, but my viewership is so small. I've got like 3 viewers. If one of those viewers buys something, it's not, I mean, yeah, I'll save it for if my channel ever grows. I mean, I've been streaming every day for like 7 years. And it would be over $20. That's the thing. That type of stuff, I mean, it's always marked up, right? No, I think it might make sense to do that if I grew to, let's say, I don't know, 20,000 subscribers, then it might make sense. Otherwise, I don't think it really makes sense. Okay, so what am I doing here? We are black. Obviously, we can take on e3. Is this winning? I think it is. So this is a real threat. If white does something like so, we have a discovery. So this should be good. Yeah, I think it's just... Oh, wait, it's not even a discovery. But this still... Oh, okay, it doesn't quite work. Well... I did think it was a discovery originally. Okay, there are some options. Like I can go here. Okay, so let's say check just because it is a check, but that really leads nowhere. Okay, so take, and then what? Oh, it's wait. Yeah, it might be E3. Check and then E3. Try streaming different hours. No, actually right now my stream has been growing at a good clip compared to what it used to be. As I say, I've been streaming every day for like 7 years. I haven't posted as much video content lately because I've just been busy. I've been busy. Okay, sorry. So what was I looking at? Oh yeah, I was looking at check. No, wait. No, I was looking at check. Oh, this doesn't even work. Oh man. Okay, maybe his queen is a little trapped here, right? Because I think he's got to come out here. I'm okay. If he attacks me, then I have check, right? So, I think his queen has to move. Maybe I don't know. Let's say he goes to b4. Then then what do I have? Then what do I have? It's still kind of unclear. Check, because he's always just blocking. Oh, then I can do this. Oh, okay. If that's the solution, this is very underrated. My favorite thing to say. I could also consider just trading everything here because these pawns are very strong. Right? I don't know how he recaptures, probably with the pawn. But yeah, they're not strong enough. So I'm leaning towards of check, rook f2, and then what was it? No. I was leaning towards e4. He moves the queen somewhere, and then check, and then e3. Wait, that still doesn't work. Why do I think that works? This doesn't change anything. This doesn't change anything. Oh, man. Is his rook trapped? What? Okay, now I'm just hallucinating 100 million %. I don't know. It's rated 15. I can't even do basic puzzles anymore. Okay, maybe it's just taking, and then I need to find something else there to make it work because it's rated 1500. Did you guys figure this one out? Am I just completely malfunctioning today? It's been done 15,000 times, so I really have to be overlooking something as basic can be. Yeah, then check. I don't know what I'm doing there. Check. Okay, I am. Okay, it's wrong. So what is it? I failed a 1500 one. What the heck? Check. Really? And then these 3 pawns are strong? Boy, I'm surprised this is 1500 though. It's still a lot of, maybe not a lot of work, but it's still some work. Still some work. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Right? This is still some work. Right? And that's like 15 moves ahead. Come on, how is this rated 1593? It's rated 1593 because people are just taking the rook. Like they're just taking the rook, and they just think, oh, I'll just take the rook, but they don't. Yeah. Then you have to see that insane follow up. I'll show it again from the beginning. So this is the whole line. Well, from here, there's different ways to proceed, but it's not so clear. Like if this was a blitz game, I don't. I mean, it depends how much. If I had 2 minutes here, I don't know if I'm converting it. Like all of this stuff here. So, anyways, got to start over again. I don't think I'm going to make it tonight. Yeah. Because we're an hour, 22 minutes in. Whoops, I just realized, how come nobody told me? I was on the wrong screen. Okay, so some tough puzzles in here today. And a lot of mistakes as well from me. But yeah, there were this was a tough batch overall. I'm brutal? What do you mean? Yeah, right? It was hard. And for it was underrated. If it was rated 2400, okay. But 1500, okay. Can you see I keep looking over there because I'm getting distracted by Miss Ellie over there, who is being a little weird right now. Okay. That's why I keep looking over there. Whoops. Oh no, now I've messed up the centering. That's what I have to do. Where was I? Oh, the punishment. Yeah, I don't like doing this. This ain't fun for nobody. Nobody's having fun here. Nobody's having fun. I want to play a game. I'm sure you want to watch me play a game. But we don't get our dessert until we eat our vegetables, which is hitting 41 on Puzzle Street. It just has to be done here. And she's really distracting me. That's my excuse right now. I think she just settled. Okay, so I am disciplined. Oh God, you don't want to know how disciplined I am. Like when I studied rook and bishop against rook. Well, actually, I was the defending side. I did that for like 2 months straight against the computer until I defended 50 moves in a row 3 times consecutively to prove that I could defend against perfect play. That was brutal. I've done a lot of stuff like that. And for like woodpecker method, that's actually, I got a lot of my viewers on my channel from woodpecker method. I am number 14 or 15, I think I'm 15 all-time high on Chessable for woodpecker method. I have like 18 million points or something. I do that every day. I do it off stream. But I still suck, but I'm disciplined though. I may not be good, but I'm disciplined. Okay, where am I? I am black. I may not be good, but I'm bad. Okay, so we're down a piece for 2 pawns, and I have no idea where I'm starting here. The puzzles seem harder today for me. Like this is rated 1300. It should be like winning a free piece. Okay, there is a free bishop, so I guess we trade and then go check and then take. But I am down a piece. That's going to be enough. I'll be up 2 pawns at the end. Okay, but it still seems kind of hard for 1300. Okay, this is what we're looking for, right? Free queen. Like that's what I expect. That's what I expect these puzzles to be. Can I take? And then, yeah, that's kind of. See, this is more what I'm expecting the difficulty level should be. Can I not just take a free bishop? We're down a piece already, but we're up a pawn. I don't know if that's enough. We're only up a pawn if we take the bishop. I don't know what else it would be, though. If this is the puzzle, like the solution, I hate it. This is a stupid puzzle. What a stupid puzzle. We're just up a pawn. Big deal. Okay. This wins a rook. I don't think there's going to be perpets or anything. So this should be straightforward. A lot of bad puzzles, hey? Okay. Always blame the puzzles, not yourself. I take no accountability. Okay, so this should win a piece. What if he takes here first? Then, yeah, this should win a piece. And, wow. He's got a queen. No fair. I want a queen. Gosh. Okay, so can I push? How does that make any sense? The heck is going on here? Okay. What the heck is going on here? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I can go bishop f8 maybe. So check and then push. And then if he checks me, bishop f8. And then he goes here. Still not so clear. Yeah, because then you can go to d2. I want to play at least one game. Okay, oh, thanks Nebula for stopping by. I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Yeah, I'm going to start with the check. And I do think I'm pushing. So push, check. Actually, I can just come back with the rook. That is what we do. Yeah, okay. And take and then check or check right away. How does the check right away? Oh, yeah, very nice. So check right away. And stupid dishwasher going off again. If I move this knight, I can take here. So I think it might be knight e2. Right, he takes and then mate. Okay, we are white. God, it's so annoying. It doesn't stop beeping. Does anybody else's dishwasher do that? It will beep like every 3 seconds for like 5 times, and it'll do that for like an hour or something. It's not even a big deal. Like, it's not like, I don't know, the oven. That's important, right? If your timer goes off or you're preheated, like the oven being on is important. But if your dishwasher finishes, you don't need to tend to it. Okay, well, let's threaten mate. Well, he could trade queen. No, he can't. Okay, sorry. So if rook d7, I do wash some of my dishes with hands, but he's very high rated, so I don't always ask him to do it. So bishop b6, rook d7, then I can take on a8. I think we're all good here. h8 rather. This is a mate. We have a check. And then what? Here maybe? I think I might have that. Okay. Okay, it stops there. What's my elo? What do you mean? What does that mean? Okay, so we have a discovery. No, you wait. You wait. Check. I could win the rook. She really is antsy tonight. Okay, so check. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with the dog there at the same time. A lot of stuff going on. Not a great. Oh, somebody suggested a move. Yeah, please don't suggest moves. Fortunately, I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you to find the right moves. So, okay, I'm gonna let her out. She really wants out. Give me a second. Are you tired of living here? Where are you going? Oh, you thirsty? Oh, good. You're up. Yeah, you go drink. Go drink your water. She was thirsty. I feel bad. I feel bad. Where was I here? Sorry about that. I had to let her out. I had my doors closed in my office. She's drinking a ton now. Okay, sorry. So check. The thing is, right now we are down. Well, a bit of material. Right. We have a rook for two minors. So if I win the rook, which I do, will that be good enough? I'll be up the exchange for a passed a pawn. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what we're going to get out of this. So it's got to be the discovery. And we're not going to discover ourselves into a mate. We just have to be happy with the rook. Okay, 25. Long ways to go here. I hope she's going to settle. I'm dog sitting, so extra distracted. And she's been high energy today and yesterday. And I've been walking her so much. But she's still, not settling. Okay, so equal material. Obviously, I could trade queens, but we don't want to do that. The puzzles seem harder today. I know I'm not doing great. This is probably it though. Bishop c2. This picks up at least the exchange. So we shall play it. Yeah, so we can pick this up. Can I also take the knight with some geometry? Can I pick up the knight with some geometry? Yes, I can if he goes here. Yes, I can if he goes here. No, technically not. He can block. But yeah, it's probably. I mean, we're not going to do better than this. So we should take. That was a bad puzzle, I feel. Is this a mate? I feel it is. So we play it. We are black. We're moving up the board. This is running. I think we need to take that. I don't see a world where we don't take it. I just really don't. So I think we take. If he takes on c5, we can just recapture. So he probably needs or should take on d6. And then I'm winning this pawn. These should run, and then, or I might just push at that point. But we have to take. Now that's interesting. So this is the key moment. I feel like I shouldn't defend my pawn, but maybe I should. But the problem is he can attack it, right? And then I'm screwed. So I'm leaning towards playing c4. And let's just say he ignores it, right? Then I should be able to just maybe, no, a push here, right? And then he can still be annoying, but that should be winning after, maybe not. That's still very tricky. That's still very tricky. Yeah, and probably he's going to take, but this is still quite tricky. C4, he takes on E6. See, my hesitancy, what's the right word? I'm hesitant to play C3, to push the C3, because he can just stop it here, right? So I am very hesitant to allow that, and I'm not sure if, yeah, so that's still very, very, very tricky, and that's assuming he doesn't take. He might just, she's not settling me. Okay, she keeps tiptoeing around. Okay, so, and that's assuming white doesn't take, which is probably good for me at that point, because, yeah, so I shouldn't be, because my king gets too active, so I'd be more concerned about white taking on e6, and then at that point, it's similar. It's actually very, it might even transpose there. Yeah, still very tricky. Boom. Okay, I'm pushing that because I don't see how it's not pushing. I will look at this with the engine after though, because it was not clear. It ends too soon, right? So I'm more curious about this. And then, what was it here? I guess we can just do this, and then I can stop him in time. Okay, so we had that. And then the line that happened in the game, this was still a little... Yeah, I was slightly concerned about this, but then B2. Okay, but we got it. Moving on, we are white. Check. Right, so he needs to move the king. We could win some material here, but I'm down a full piece already. So not sure. I could also then maybe bring in my rook after. Yeah, so check. Maybe I even just go rook a d1. Oh, we can't do that. We're getting mated. So check. We probably have to give a check, and then yeah, yes, we take again. We're up the exchange there. No, we're not even up the exchange. But then I can go rook d1, and then that should be enough, I think. Yeah. Okay. So here we're equal material. We have a fork. Now, order of operations, probably we take on a8. If he takes, we have this fork, and should be good there. Should be good there. If he takes on e6, we're already up the exchange at that point. Actually, we're going to win a piece, so this should just be winning here. Yeah, I think we could, yeah, check first with bishop f8. So we just cash in. 30. Okay, 17 viewers. People love this crappy puzzle streak of mine. Okay, so here we have a double check. One of my favorite motifs because it's so easy to calculate. And it's just a mate and 2. So I love me a double check. Okay, so here, I'm not almost there. Well, we've got 10 to go, and they're only getting harder, right? So check. Can't go here because of it's actually not mate, but it will be a kill box mate, or we're going to win the queen. So he needs to go to b7, and okay, either way, we're winning the queen. Well, hang on though, because our queen is under attack. So we are under attack. So I could take with the queen, but we're down a rook, so we have to look at this line. And actually, we're gonna be up pawns at the end. Yeah, we're gonna be up pawns. Okay, so here we're down a bishop, but we do have a lot of pawns in exchange. So can I go rook takes e5? If he takes my queen, I take with check. I don't think that's quite working. Yeah, this might be enough. Like if he takes, because I can take and then take on f3. So it might just be a material imbalance, right? Because I take check. Wherever he goes, it doesn't really matter, I feel. Maybe you could argue this. And then I take on f3. So that would be close to equal material, though. We would have a knight and 2 rooks against a queen and a bishop. We would have 2 pawns as well. I don't know if that's quite enough. And that's only one line. It's only one line I looked at. It's just one line. Yeah, that's kind of tough. To assess. It's very close to equal on the material side. And then I have to make sure I'm not missing something, some other line, like queen takes, but shouldn't be, because I can just take here. If rook takes, same thing. So I think it might be rook e4. But I don't love it. If that's a solution, I don't love it. I don't love the puzzle, because that's still work. I'm going to play that though. I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to play it. Yeah, that's the puzzle. I don't like it because, see, it's only plus 1.8. This is still work. I don't like this puzzle. I feel if you're going to give me a puzzle that's rated 1700, it shouldn't be plus 1.9. I want a bigger eval, right? Give me plus 3, plus 4. This is still work. If it's 1700. If this was rated 2400, 2500, okay. I'll accept it. Not when it's rated 1700. So that gets a downvote from me. Okay, black. We are in check. So there's 2 legal moves. Actually, there's 1 legal move. So I would recommend the only legal move. Okay, so this walks into a fork, which doesn't necessarily mean it's not good. But probably it's not. But yeah, it's interesting. So what if we allow the fork and then let him take? Are we threatening anything serious? Kind of. There's A2. I don't know if that's enough. So probably we're not. The alternative is to go to F7, which is looking better because the check on F1 isn't such a big blow. I'd be more concerned about his queen coming in, but he only has 1. So I think we're actually okay to go to F7. And that's what it was, 34. Okay, so we're down 2 pawns. This should win the rook or the queen. So we shall do that. And, well, only 1 move to consider. And that was a weird, free, easy one. Okay, equal material. This looks suspicious. Can I just take the knight? He's threatening our rook, so order of operations, and then we have bishop f1 or knight f1. So we take here first, take here, and we're good. 36. Watch me screw up on puzzle number 40. So the king is close to getting forked. So are these two pieces. Okay, so let's look at the only check, right? If here we have this fork, so that's mined. Here we have this fork, so that's mined. Okay, so this is just it. Every move we're doing this. 37. Moving on up to the east side. So check. If he walks in to the discovery, I don't even know. This is a crazy one. It seems like we have nothing. This looks brutal. So it's got to be a check. This looks brutal. How do we ever have anything here? Okay, so first of all, let's just look if he goes to h6. This looks absolutely brutal. Maybe, okay, we trade and then we push. Okay. Yeah, because this is too much. So we trade, take. He's not stopping me. Okay, just got to be careful. So, because, yeah, I should be able to just push here. Okay, glad I figured that one out. We are white. So, what's going on? We're down a rook. We could get the rook back. This might be similar to the last one in the sense that we just push. Wow. That's it. It's just the same motif as the last puzzle. Okay, he does have a check. Okay, but then I can take, right? So he has to be captured, and then I just play e7. Nothing he can do about it. Very nice. I think we just trade, because that's always a solution to life. So you just trade. Okay, he gets very active, but this is very strong. So just trade. Oh, we got to be a little careful here because this is game over. Is it though? It's not game over. You would think both moves are good then. No, now he's in the square. He's not though. Yes, he is. Yeah, so we have to push first. Okay. Last one. Ooh. Last one. Are we going to do it after almost 2 hours of agony? Probably not. Okay. Well, I want to promote this pawn. He's almost in zugzwang, though. In fact, can I not just take here? Well, he's grabbing this, though. Okay, so... Yeah, he's in zugzwang. He will be in a couple moves, I feel. Okay, so if we go bishop f5, he only has a few moves left, right? Oh, wait, he can move this bishop. Shoot. Oh, I push then. I do push. Oh, you just push. Okay. Should be good. And we're done. I did it, guys. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. I don't even know what color I am. Okay, that's an hour and 50 minutes. I am insane. I mean, I'll do anything to try to improve. The most agony I've ever felt in chess was when I did a woodpecker marathon. There's a video of me doing it. I forget how long it took. I mean, the first one I did was like over 6 hours. And then the second one, it might have been, I think it was less. But that's so painful to do nonstop. It's like 1,100 woodpecker puzzles as fast as I can nonstop. And doing it quickly, it still takes like 6 hours. And my eyes were burning. Thanks for stopping by, Mimsovich. I'm going to play a game now just to get this puzzle stuff out of get that taste out of my mouth. And I'm burned out, so the game's not going to be good, but at least we'll get a game in after that terrible puzzle streak session. But I hit it. I hit the 41. That's all that matters. It took an hour and 50 minutes, but we got her done, right? We got the homework done. It's supposed to be a warm-up. That's more like a marathon, though. This guy doesn't appear to be here. Why do people start games and then not be there? Like, it happens too often. This is a brand new account, and we say screw you. Why do people make brand new accounts every 2 seconds? Okay, here we have a 2100. Oh, it's another brand new account. It's not, okay, I can't keep dodging, but everybody has a fake rating. But at least it's not a brand new account. But he only has 20 games played. So it's not an established rating. What's going on here? My mind is mush. D6. I think knight c6 is fine as well. I really need a break from work. It's been too much, affecting my energy. Okay. Yeah, I think we're safe to do this. Yeah, if e6, I think I can take the bishop. Queen a4. Oh, maybe not, right? Okay, so did I somehow screw up already? I don't think I did. So yeah, knight b6, e6. Maybe I can still take, right? Because queen a4, I just develop, and then I can take here. So, and then bishop f7, I think we're okay there. It's uncomfortable, but I think you can go king g8 or king e8. This is a line. I'm pretty sure this is a line. Yeah, so I think king g8 is best, and then queen b3, we can just play anything. And if queen f3, I forget, but I'm pretty sure, just from memory, that we're fine here. It's not pretty. And then I have to remember. So obviously this is a threat. Now, white did sack a piece, so I could give a piece back. And that would be equal material, but then he's getting everything he wants in life. So I need to remember. I still think this is correct. Is it this? Yeah, and then because we just go here next. So I wonder if is it queen e8? I just haven't seen this line. This is a line that worries me. But I think objectively we're fine. So queen e8, knight f7. We can just take on e6 and we should be okay. So I'm more worried about more development from, I think this is right, but who knows? Yeah, I'm more worried about just, yeah, even just castling. But h6 is coming. Yeah, so here, yeah, he can take on b7, but I still think we're okay here. Like even if he takes it, I think we're okay. But I haven't had this in a while. Okay, so h6 here, and knight f7. I mean, it's a really sharp opening, so I could take, and if he takes here, I think I have bishop d5. So what was I doing? Yeah, that's if he goes. Wait, what I forgot already what line I just looked at 2 seconds ago. Oh no, that was if knight f7. Yeah, then I can take. Yeah, I think. So after h6, if he takes on, yeah, I think I can go h6 here. Is this a threat? Oh, that's mate, right? Yeah, that's mate. Oh, so he's threatening mate right now. So maybe I have to play g6. Might be the only move. Or else I have to take on e6. So I think I only have 2 moves here. Yeah, so I could give this up. But I think I'm playing g6 here. So this requires a lot of time burning on my end because of how dangerous it is for me. But I still think objectively we're fine. It's just you don't want to face this when you don't have much time. So again, I'm worried about rapid development. So maybe d4, right? Or castles. These are the moves I'm most scared of. Or d3, same thing. And we are up a piece, but white has 2 pawns for the piece, and obviously our position is not developed and not ideal. But I'm assuming that black is objectively better here because I think I was forced to play all the best moves. So it wasn't possible for me to screw up because if I screwed up, it's just game over. It's just checkmate, right? So I think I was forced to find the best moves, but it did cost a lot of clock time. Okay, so what am I doing if white does just develop or do yeah? So you bring in the knight. I don't know if that's best, but I mean, I could come in here, obviously. I don't know exactly what he's doing. h6 is possible as well. Maybe I'll play h6. I don't think this is a problem. I'm going to play h6. Very strange position for black. But now I have a little hidey hole, so my king feels a lot safer. You know what? I actually forgot that this is still... I mean, I looked at this before. Okay. Well, things are looking better and better, so I think I take on d6 now. Right? But then he has a discovery here, but not a great... Oh, he's got this. So bing, bang. Then I have queen c6. Okay, I'm going to go for this. Worst case scenario, I give him a piece. Okay, so I've got this pin. He's got this fork. I have knight a6. Probably I'm playing knight a6 here. So let's play that. Get that over with. And he resigns. Okay, and so he was provisional because it was a new account. So it's a big attack from white, but I just defended. I mean, if you defend, well, I'm up material. But it's not fun. It's not fun to play. But yeah, it's kind of annoying because this guy has a high, he only has 26 games at that point. So I'll go straight to the engine on that one because, again, I think we were forced to find all the best moves. So I don't think it's really the best gambit. Yeah, we played perfect except for the last move was a slight inaccuracy, but still winning. So yeah, taking a look at it again here. So this delayed Alapin, I burned a lot of time here just trying to remember. Yeah, because I was looking at e6. I was looking at this, but then I was just going to play knight c6 or something, and then bishop e6 here. And we're just winning after this. Here, yeah, king g8. And in the lead chess database, most people do play king g8. The weird thing is 20% of people play king e8 here, but it actually has a better win rate, even though it's not nearly as good objectively. So that's kind of strange. Different ways for white to play here, but yeah, queen f3 is the, oh, he didn't play queen f3. I think these transpose though. I think it transposes. This is a little bit more forcing. Yeah, queen e8 was best. We also had g6 or knight d5. And yeah, g6 the only move. You have to be careful. 36% of players do play h6 here. It's natural, but it's just, you know, checkmate. So you know what's crazy? It's only a 92% win rate. I know it's cut off on the screen, but it's only a 92% win rate for h6. Why are people not playing queen f7? So one person played queen f4 for some reason. Maybe a mouse slip, because this makes no sense. Must have been a mouse slip. And then one person played knight f7. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe that was also a mouse slip. They meant to do it with a queen. Strange. Okay, but in my game, yeah, I played g6, and yeah, we're just winning here. So I thought I had to play. Oh no, it wasn't this move. It was the next move. No, it was this move. So I thought I had to play knight a6, but every move is winning. Oh, I didn't even see queen b5. That was my inaccuracy. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, he resigned here. Oh, that's why he resigned. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is just winning for black. Black just has to be really careful and defend properly. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. Just the one game. I honestly, I sincerely apologize for that. I know tuning into my stream only for me to play a single game is not ideal, but the puzzle streak session just tore me apart. I forget how long it took me. Yeah, an hour 50, and I think an hour and 52 minutes or something. Just burned me out. And yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully it doesn't take me so long to hit the 41 on puzzle streak, and hopefully get more games in. Because I assume most of you enjoy watching me play the games and analyzing them after, instead of just struggling with puzzle streak all the time. But in any case, again, thanks for stopping by. If you're new to my stream, feel free to subscribe. Thanks again. Take it easy. See you next time.